Melania and Donald swing by Texas and Louisiana and visit the thousands made homeless by Hurricane Harvey. And the delighted children can't get enough of their president. President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump flew to Houston on Saturday morning for their second trip to Texas since Hurricane Harvey ravaged the state. Their first stop was the NRG Stadium in Houston, where thousands are evacuating after being forced out of their homes by the devastating floods brought by Harvey earlier in the week. Together they gave out Red Cross meal boxes, shook hands and took selfies with some of the thousands who are being forced to take shelter. President Trump was jovial and upbeat, kissing the heads of babies and holding hands with little boys who strode up to him for a hug. Before taking their places to give out food, the notoriously germaphobic president proclaimed, "My hands are too big," as he struggled his fingers into a pair of latex gloves. Melania, who received criticism for the glamorous outfit she chose to travel to Texas in earlier in the week, was defiant with her wardrobe choices on Saturday. She first emerged from the White House in a $1,590 Ralph Lauren dress and $650 pair of Manolo Blahnik heels before changing on board Air Force One into a denim shirt, jeans and sneakers. After spending time with evacuees at the stadium, the pair went on to a church in Pearland where Trump heaped praise on Texas Governor Greg Abbott and congratulated him on doing a terrific job since Harvey hit. "The water is disappearing. We have a long way to go, but the water is disappearing. Yesterday we had water and today it's all swept up and cleared up. That's a lot of hard-working people, I'll tell you that. You have a great governor and a great First Lady of Texas. Special people," he said, gesturing towards Abbott and his wife Cecilia. "They have worked so hard and the coordination between the federal, state and local governments has been terrific. We're going to keep it going." He strayed from the topic briefly to congratulate Education Secretary Betsy DeVos on a full-page story in the Wall Street Journal, and he praised on Ben Carson for his work with Veterans Affairs. Before leaving the church, he said the clear up from Harvey may take 2 or 3 years. "They say 2 years, 3 years. Because this is Texas, you'll probably do it in 6 months," he said, windrowing applause from the congregation. "I think for a lot of places maybe it never gets done. I think in your case it'll get done very quickly," he went on, adding that it was a real honor to be with them. He was joined on stage by Senator Ted Cruz, Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, Governor Greg Abbott and his wife Cecilia, and a handful of others. After his speech, the President and First Lady went outside to low-waiting cars and vans with cases of bottled water. Trump, 71, was hands-on, lugging the heavy cases from the ground to the lined-up vehicles. The pair left the White House at 9:20 am to make their way to Joint Air Base Andrews, where they boarded Air Force One shortly afterwards. Melania, heeding none of the criticism she received earlier in the week for wearing towering stilettos for the journey, stuck with skyscraper heels again. She paired her snakeskin pumps with a khaki dress and wore her signature pair of sunglasses. An aide toted 2 Louis Vuitton bags carrying a change of outfit for her. After touching down at Elliott Field in Houston, she emerged in a denim shirt, jeans and a pair of sneakers, adding the hat with the Texas stitched on the front. President Trump was dressed in a more weather-appropriate outfit of a raincoat, shirt and dark trousers. He carried an umbrella for the pair as they made their way across the South Lawn to board Marine One. Immediately after arriving in Texas, the pair went to the NRG Stadium where thousands are sheltering to give out food. Trump was warm and jovial, kissing babies and chatting to young children who have been forced to recuperate at the stadium with their families after having their homes wiped away by the storm. They dish out lunch boxes containing hot dogs, potato chips and apples to lines of hungry evacuees and pose for selfies with fans before leaving the stadium to move on to Louisiana. Before making his exit, Trump told gathered reporters that the people he spoke with were very happy and said that though the hurricane itself was tough, the unified response of the country was wonderful. He made brief reference to his request for an additional $7.9 billion to give the victims of the hurricane. "We're signing a lot of documents now to get money into Houston. We signed it and now it's going through a very hopefully quick process," he said. It is his second visit to Texas, where at least 44 are dead and 32,000 are in evacuation shelters as a result of Harvey, which has been heralded as the worst natural disaster to have ever hit the U.S. Floods have destroyed entire neighborhoods in Houston and Beaumont and Port Arthur in southeast Texas. There are areas of Louisiana which have also been affected. Local authorities are working round the clock to rescue anyone still stranded and recover the bodies of those who were unable to escape.